Hey timers! Today we are going to be creating the sim for my new series, Penniless to Scholar. We will be following the sim Penny, her father, and her lineage. My goals for this season is for Penny to have 10 friends, at least one child, get married, and graduate from college. My building goals are for her to have a micro home, then upgrade it to a tiny house, then a small house, and end up with a house worth 125,000 simoleons. At least. I'm really excited to see how the builds for the houses end up. I added a lot of outfits for Penny when I was making this. As you can see right now, I'm working on her eyes and her face, trying to make sure that she looks kind of like Penny, which I'm not sure what Penny was supposed to look like when I first started making this. I just went with my gut and what I thought might look right. As you can see right here, I was figuring out that The Sims had included hazel eyes, which I have, and I was like, what? When did they add hazel eyes? I've always used green eyes because my eyes have a majority of green, so now I'm excited to know that I can use hazel eyes. As you can see here, I'm trying to figure out her hair, what haircut I want her to have. I'm going to change her hair color eventually to a little bit more oranger ginger. And I'm working on some of her piercings. I end up giving her a nose piercing, which I really like because she's supposed to be kind of like this good kid gone bad in a way, as you'll see throughout the series. I'm just trying to figure out some of her jewelry and her makeup and such, which I usually never put makeup on Sims. So it was kind of fun to put some makeup on some Sims because I never do that usually. I naturally don't wear makeup, so why would I put makeup on the Sims when I don't even wear makeup myself? As you can see here, I'm adjusting her body. Where she's going to be poor, I kind of made her a little bit more slimmer, just so, you know, to show that she might not have money to eat sometimes and such things. Now I do make a father for her, but I do this off screen, and it's just so that I can age her up from a high schooler to a young adult for the series and let her go out on her own journey to become this independent woman who doesn't need her father anymore and has a degree and just have some fun with this. Now I really love some of the outfits I came up with for her. I usually take a very long time creating Sims. It usually takes me about an hour or two I will spend on my Sims because I like to add a lot of different outfits, which I feel like a lot of people don't like to do. So I cut back onto her face where I change her skin color and her hair color, and I add some freckles for her. And then we're going back into her daily outfits, which I picked this really cute overall with this big t-shirt look, and I really love that. I'm going on to her next outfit, which it took me a while to kind of figure out what outfits I wanted to make for her, since I didn't know what colors to really go with her, and I eventually just used blues and purples because I thought they looked the best on her with her blue eyes and everything. And eventually when she becomes a young adult, I might change her look, I might keep it the same, it just depends. I might just keep it the same, just so you guys don't have to suffer through that. Or at least not record it. Do it off screen, and then talk about it. I'm really excited to see how this series goes. I play with Penny. I mean, she's something else. I know her name's Penny, but I feel like she's not going to be that sweet, innocent girl that her name gives. I feel like she's going to be like a bad kid who rebels against her father's wishes and is like, well, I'll show you. I really, really like those sweatpants. I would wear those in real life. So it was nice to have those, but I was just making sure that I found the right shirt to match it, which takes forever. I take forever to match clothing for Sims and pick out clothing because I use those slots, those different slots for each day a lot. This new top they added for the tiny living with the buttons, I hear so many people complain about it because the buttons, if you make the woman's bust a little bit bigger, the buttons like stretch. And I agree, that's terrible. But for Penny it works because she's, you know, a little smaller in the chest. So it works for her. I usually like to try and put tights on Sims sometimes, but I just think it wasn't working for Penny. I couldn't find really something that would match that I could use the tights for her. I really love those shoes from Let's Get Together. Those sandal high heels, I would wear those in real life. I love those so much. They're just so cute. I'm pretty sure I have a pair of sandals like that in my closet somewhere. I definitely went through and made sure that I gave her a bunch of accessories. And, oh yeah, I gave her a cute little beauty mark above her lips. I love that. I love beauty marks. I think they're gorgeous in every way possible. I'm just picking out some of her formal outfits, which I thought this flower one, like I'd never use it, but it looked great on her and her figure. And I was like, yeah, this would look good. I usually use that cat and dog black dress for my heavier Sims because it looks really good on a woman who's a little bit bustier and like a little bigger. And I was trying to figure out what jewelry I wanted to go with. I really liked the blue-gray steel, but I just thought that it wasn't like contrasting enough, but I decided to go with it. And I'm going through her makeup for the look, and I do go back through and make sure that she has her nose ring for the most part, and earrings and makeup and everything, because I tend to forget about her nose ring a lot throughout the build. It took me forever to figure out what kind of lipstick I wanted to use for this look. It's not exactly like I could just put blue lipstick on her and it would look good, in my opinion. I don't think I would ever wear any off-color lipstick. If you do, go you. Like, if you can rock it, rock it. I can't. I hardly ever wear makeup. Even when I do, I usually go with a light pink or a red lipstick just because it's very normal and cliche, I guess. It's usually what you can find and it looks good on me, apparently. Says a lot of people who've met me. Now I'm trying to find another dress for her that's a little bit more formal. Like, I like to have two dresses. I like to have the really fancy event dresses, and I like to have the more formal dresses where it's like, oh, okay, I might be going on a date, or I might be like going to just this party that's fancy, kind of like a black and tie event or something like that. Even though she's wearing purple, not black and white, you know. But I always take a really long time to figure out what accessories I really want on my Sims. Especially because it's hard to find something that matches from time to time. As you can see, I think I go back on this dress and I choose something else. I'm not 100% sure. Or I try to and then can't find anything that I like. Excuse me. I really like that kimono dress. I think I've used it on like another Sim and it's just looked really pretty on them and simple, and I love that. Like, I love simple and pretty dresses. I like the gold accent with the purple. It really worked well here. I was going to add a third dress, but I was like, nah, she's got two dresses, that's good. I'm pretty sure I add at least 3 fitness wear. I usually do about 5 everyday wears, about 2 or 3 formal wears, and then fitness I do about 2 or 3. Let's see, nighttime, like when there's sleeping wear, I usually do about 2 or 3, sometimes 5, really depending on the occasions and such. And what I want them to wear, you know. Party, they usually have about 3 to 2. Swimwear, I usually do about 1 or 2 for that, depending on the occasions and such. And then hot wear and cold wear, I usually do about 1 or 2 each. Now for her, I do 1 each just to make it a little bit faster, because I know I'm taking forever to create her, and next time I'll probably won't flesh the sim out as much as I did with her. But I think it's really fun to be able to flesh the sim out when I do any type of playthrough in The Sims. I love being able to kind of create a story for them. And I've been doing a playthrough with my family where I created my family into Sims, and I've been playing through them, and some surprising things have happened that I didn't even think would happen, and I'm like, wait, no, that wasn't supposed to happen, but I just go with it. And it's just really funny how it's been turning out. And I'm like really excited to see how the series turns out because of my other playthroughs. Like, I'm excited to see what adventurous things or trouble she might get into, and I'm excited to just like share that experience with you all and do that. Like, each time I make an episode, I'm excited to see your all's feedback and what I should do with her and where I should go and do, or how I could play the series a little bit better, make it a little bit more entertaining for you all. I mean, I am open to constructive feedback all the way. Any way I can make the series more entertaining for you all to watch makes me happy. So apparently they made that shirt that I really like into a dress too, which I have dresses that are like that material, and I really enjoy those. I think it's like a knit fabric, if I remember correctly. They're just really nice. They're stretchy and they fit nicely over the figure. So I'm going back and giving her nose ring and her makeup and everything, as you can see, and making sure she has the proper jewelry and everything. I really like making my Sims up and making them pretty and really fleshed out. I love fleshing out my Sims and making sure they really have a story and everything. I just like being able to play them with their own ability to become this person I didn't even expect them to become, or have certain events happen to them that I didn't even expect what would happen to them. I like that new dress where they have the cut sleeves. They've been really adding clothes that are more modern to today's society, and I like that they've been trying to keep up with that, especially with the polls. I like that they're taking in our criticism and what we say we want, because that's what's going to sell, is what we want to buy, not maybe what they might want to make. Now, some things they've made we've wanted, so I mean, it doesn't surprise me that we've wanted some of the stuff that they have sold at all. Like, I have Laundry Day pack, and I love that pack so much, which is really crazy because some people are like, I didn't even want that pack, but I wanted it. I really like that pack. I like being able to have the challenge of having to take care of your dirty laundry every day, because if you don't do it, it'll pile up. And in my Sims playthrough right now, she's got 3 children, and then her and her husband, and it piles up. It gets bad. I really love this outfit. So this is my favorite outfit I make for Penny. Absolute favorite. I really liked the ability to match the yellow to the purple pants with the flowers. I love matching clothes, so having the ability to do it in The Sims is really nice, because I really enjoy making clothes that match and look good on a Sim. And I really like what I did with it. She's just so pretty. Like, it was really easy to be able to make some pretty outfits for her. So for this series, I will be posting the first episode on Tuesday, and I'll hopefully be doing it every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll try to keep up with it as best as I can. You can yell at me in the comments section if I don't. But we'll be following Penny and her journey into college and trying to get a degree, have a job, and get a house and find someone to be with. And I'm really excited to see how the whole process works. I never have played with the university pack yet, so I'm excited to see how the university pack works. I've heard some tips and I've read up a little bit to make sure that I don't completely fail. Even though that would be pretty funny on screen. I took forever to try and figure out what swimsuit I wanted for her. I didn't really want to go with that pinkish color, but then I was like, I guess I'll go with that pinkish color for her. Then I go into her purple swimsuit. Now I'm going into her hot day wear, making sure she has her signature earrings and nose ring. And I used that top. I really like that top from Laundry Day pack. It's just, a lot of the new stuff they've been putting in is really cozy looking, and it's stuff that I would buy in real life and wear. Like, I wish I could find that in real life and wear it. I was trying to find a skirt that would work for her, and I ended up going with this one because it really matches the orangish tones, or the peach tones, I guess you would also call them, in the upper top. I couldn't find shoes to match, unfortunately. That purple is kind of hard to match. I wish they would really make some more color swatches that matched each other, so it was a lot easier for people to match colors with outfits, because I hate that. I hate that, you know, sometimes you can't find the right color for an outfit and you're like, no, this would have been perfect, but I can't find the right color. As you can see, I'm getting into her cold wear, and this is becoming towards the end of the video. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.